That kind of sums up the motive, the reason why he would go that hard to want to get out the contract. Is that public news that he had a deal backed up already for like 10 mil? It's a lot of money.
Right, this industry news. This definitely industry news. People knew that in the industry. You know what I'm saying? People in the industry telling me he had a $10 million deal on the table. You know what I'm saying? If he get out his deal with Gucci.
Damn. Could you say who the deal was with?
Gucci Mane identified Pooh Shiesty as the one who robbed him. Like, he gave the police, you know what I'm saying, the description of Pooh Shiesty. He gave the people the description of Big 30. You know what I'm saying? So by him giving the description, this is how doing the investigation. The police got to do the investigation. So this is how the feds and all this stumbled up on what happened, because they went back and got the tape.
Step to me, nigga. I would love to. I don't care. You see me, my wife, you can step to me. I'ma smoke you. You know what's going on with me. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit. The only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. South ass. It's the only thing I believe in. That's it. Keep it in the street. That's my only rule. Anything else, I don't give a f*** anyway.
That's hit on your image, man. You went to the police, you identified the man by his clothes and everything. You told exactly what he had on. You know what I'm saying? The safety mask, Nike, this all black. You not only just told who robbed you, but you gave a description. You know what I'm saying? You gave a description of the robber. Like, that ain't no good look right there. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That ain't, no. So Gucci is liable to take a hit on his image behind that. Yeah, people gonna say he told. That's why they put the paperwork showing his name in it. That's definitely gonna be said about Gucci.
So how do we know that? Yeah, when people hear this, how do we know that people won't say we just making this up?
Because it's gonna be in the police report. You know what I'm saying? The police reports is coming out saying who identified the robber. That's in the report.
Did the word get out on why Gucci waited so long to
You know, they probably knew they probably had to do people probably did the investigation. They probably did this on the muscle. But this is way in Texas. This is way in Dallas and stuff like that. So he probably, you know what I'm saying, the police reports and stuff like that. And the people had to get them tapes. You know what I'm saying? People know one thing about the feds, they try to cross their, you know what I'm saying, dot their I's and cross their T's before they pull up. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, because it was just a whole scene, it was like nine niggas from Memphis. They choked Gucci Mane, cameraman out, beat him up, took Gucci chain, his watch.
Before the shit was over with, Gucci said, he looked up and said, after he signed the papers and they made him sign the papers, he said, damn, y'all know this ain't how this shit go. We still gotta go to the lawyers and motherfucker told him, man, you gotta shut your bitch ass up for shoot you on GP. Hey, listen, this how bad they disrespected him, man. Man, they went in his ear and took his earrings out, unscrewed him.
Within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims.
They're going up on the ground, flexing on the ground about the stuff that they did. You know, particular dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Flexing on the ground about the shit they did or whatnot. But all this shit coming to play, allegedly this was all about Pooh Shiesty trying to get out of his contract, like I told you, with Gucci. And he's supposed to be getting, I guess, a $10 million deal or something like that. That he was to get out the deal with Gucci, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just a dumb way of going about it.
That kind of sums up the motive, you know, the reason why he would go that hard to want to get out the contract. Is that public news that he had a deal backed up already for like 10 mil? It's a lot of money.
Right, this industry news. This definitely industry news. People knew that in the industry. You know what I'm saying? People in the industry telling me he had a $10 million deal on the table. You know what I'm saying? If he get out his deal with Gucci. You know what I'm saying? So that was supposed to be allegedly the whole motive behind whatever, you know what I'm saying, they had going on here, man.
Damn. Could you say who the deal was with?
I'm not necessarily, I can't really say because I don't know how they're going to really, you know what I'm saying, try to tie that in or how they're going to try to play the information for that go as far as that being, you know, the reason why he did that. They can try to use that or try to, you know what I'm saying, to drop somebody in, especially if they're a big name person or something like that. So if it come out, I really let somebody else come out with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to really say, because that's kind of like, they'll try to take that and say, like, you know, like you put the hit out on a person, basically, type shit. I ain't even trying to take it that far. You feel me?
The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions.
This dude doing all this stuff with an ankle monitor on. Keep this in mind too. Now he out the halfway, he got on an ankle monitor, so the people can trace him and put him at the scene of the crime at the time that it's going on. That he's doing what he's doing because he got on an ankle monitor. You feel me?
Right.
So that's another reason. That's the whole reason for it to be done what he's doing. But probably gonna tell his dad to, tell him say everything was his and he ain't had no knowledge of it or this and that. But being that he got a 5K1 on his jacket anyway, don't tell him, how that's gonna work out if he was gonna do it regardless.
His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint.
Put the paperwork out. They put the paperwork out on Shiesty's dad. It's known that Pooh Shiesty's dad got a 5K1. And being he got busted with these guns or something like that, I don't know how it's gonna go, but
house raid that took place here at this home in Cordova. We do know that according to the Shelby County Assessor's Office that this home is registered to Lontrell Williams. Now, Lontrell Williams, that is the father of Pooh Shiesty, who also has the name Lontrell Williams Jr.
I just think his dad was just dumb, period, because if this is my son, that's not even happening. I'm not even stopping. I'm trying to let my son get out of prison. So as a father, I'm trying to figure out where his mindset was at. Like the way you can't stop your son, like your son telling you what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of way where you try to protect not only this, but you protect your family. This man ain't even out of prison yet. So as a father, I'm telling my son, y'all not doing that here. Y'all not coming down here doing that dumb shit, fucking up what we got going on, because my son is in a position to where he can win and take us out the hood. This is a position where we can actually win. So why would I let my son do that? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't, as a father, I try to get the people that's around him, just telling them that this shit cool, because now everybody's saying you stupid. It probably was funny, giggling, these dudes going all up on the ground, but now everybody's going to say it was stupid and call him stupid. You know what I'm saying? So as a father, man, I would have never let my son do no shit like that. I'm getting in the middle of that. Off the muscle.
I'm right here with Big Mob Boss. We down here for Pooh Shiesty going down. We just got off the phone with Pooh. He's in good spirit. We making some moves.
What was their public relationship as far as you can see, as far as Shiesty and his dad? They like
I mean, it seems like they being pretty cool. He said his daddy was his first co-defendant. So he's still around. So, it seemed like him and his dad was pretty tight. And he was on the scene. He was in the studio with him. So it looked like they got a pretty good relationship.
You say his dad was his first co-defendant?
He said he rapped about it in the song. My dad was my first co-defendant.
Surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed following the offense.
Yeah, and on top of the fact, your homeboys going up on the ground, and you dumbass trying to sell a tape, and you nigga rapping about the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're just dumbass, they were just dumb all around the board. The whole thing was just dumb, slap.
At one point, they was actually, so the tape was actually floating around like on some old dog shit in Menace to Society, right? At one point,
right,
somebody was actually trying to sell the tape?
Right, it was the point that somebody was trying to sell the tape, man.
Could we say who?
They were trying to sell the tape.
The engineer?
I don't know, but they actually was trying to sell the tapes of what was going on. It's alleged that Big 30 was recording the whole situation. That he was the one recording everything.
Damn, that's even extra crazy, bro. You're recording a robbery.
Right.
The robbery was, right. Did they go to the ground with some of those videos or pictures?
They went to the ground with the jury. They flexing the jury all on the ground. You know what I'm saying? The wedding band, the watch, chain, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. They flexing this on the ground. You know what I'm saying? They going on the ground, putting it up.
They told on themselves.
Talk about what they did.
Help me understand this, y'all. Please help me. I really need help. Pooh Shiesty did all that time in jail, in the feds. He around people that have unbelievable cases where it show how far the feds willing to go. Pooh Shiesty came home, y'all, and made the first day out, they sent him right back to jail. Pride and ego is our main enemy. That's why I call myself Wooded versus Wooded. I have to fight myself every day to not let these suckers trick me back in jail. To not let these suckers trick me away from my kids and take my life. That young came home, bro, and did NBA YoungBoy numbers. First song he put out, they said he was gonna flop. That young went to the top. He had all the cars, the lifestyle, everything he dreamed of having. But he didn't change his mindset. Look what the boy did. The boy done went and did some stupid shit. Caused him to go back to jail. Listen, young man. We our own enemy. The shit stopped when we change our mindset. Man, we ain't gotta fake an image no more. We did what these wish they can do. We ain't gotta keep doing it. That's why I say these play the game till they lose. You gotta know when to get out of it, bro. You gotta know when to say, okay, this is it. Because they all love you, they gas you on. And when they fucking put them fucking handcuffs on you, and you come to the realization that this shit is real, now y'all wonder why Wooda walk the way he walk and talk the way he talk. That the feds are real. That cemetery with all them bodies in there is real. This ain't Grand Theft Auto. This ain't no fucking TV show. This our real lives. And y'all wonder why these white people don't want to see us with no money. Because we do stupid shit with it. You had no business doing that. You folks came out here and led by example. God bless the rest of y'all.